All right, hello everybody. Welcome to another live stream on Woo English. As always, my name is Hamza, and I will be your host. And today we are talking about the new Pope who has been just elected in the Catholic Church, who is Pope Leo the 14th. All right, the 14th. Uh, I struggle with those Roman numerics. So today we're going to get to know who is this guy. And what is the first thing that he did, like when he was first appointed as a pope. But before, let me see how you guys are doing. Let me know in the chat. Say hi. Let me know how you are doing. Let's have a little conversation before we start. How is your week going so far? Since today is just Tuesday, how is your week going so far? And what is the biggest thing that's happened to you so far today? Can you pop in the chat? I just wanna try something because the comments will appear here. So I just want to see how they will appear there. So while other people are joining, let me just very quickly remind you of our channel, Woo English is a channel dedicated to learning English through stories. And today we are going to see kind of the story of Pope Leo the 14th. So, Woo English basically is a channel where you will learn English through a variety of texts. And these texts are related to many things, like many interesting topics. And today we chose the topic of the new Pope, who, I know a lot of people are interested to know who is this new guy, what is like his, what are his ideas about some serious issues. So today we will get to know that, and we are going to do a listening. So we believe that listening is a very important skill that you guys should develop. So that's why we dedicated this session to do a listening task. So who is here today? Let me know. Or let's start with the. Shall we start with the quiz, and like more people will show up? All right. So the first thing that we always do during our listening live streams is to have a little quiz where we want to know how much you know about the topic of the live stream. And today, since we're talking about popes, since we are talking about the Catholic Church, since we are talking about Pope Leo, let's see how much you guys already know about the guy. So the first question: who chooses the new pope? Is it the cardinals, the bishops, priests, presidents? Who chooses the new pope? And by the way, the person or the people who choose the new pope, mostly they choose the pope from themselves. They vote for one of them to become the pope. So what do you think, or who do you think chooses the new pope, guys? Cardinals, meaning like another rank, bishops, which is another rank again in the Catholic Church. I'm gonna show you in a moment the different ranks in the Catholic Church, the different levels. And then there is the priests, and then there is presidents of like countries. Who of these people chooses the Pope? All right, I see SY says it's the cardinals who choose the Pope. It's the cardinals who choose the Pope. All right, do you guys agree? Do you think that it's the cardinals who choose the Pope? Let me have one more answer so that we can go to the next thing. So, what do you think, or who do you think chooses the new pope? Is it the people? Is it like Christians who choose the new pope? Is it priests that we find in churches? Is it cardinals? Is it who chooses the pope exactly? So SY chooses A, cardinals. SY, where are you joining us from? Which country? All right, let's check. Yes, so SY is absolutely correct. So let me show you the like the structure of the Catholic Church. So basically, the Catholic Church is made up of different people, right? So there are the deacons, right, who are assistants to the priests, okay? And then there are the priests that we find in like normal churches. Bishops are the next level in the Catholic Church, and above them are the archbishops. So these are, of course, like bigger, or like they are higher. After the archbishops, we find the cardinals, and the cardinal mostly wear red, right? And the cardinals, mostly it's from the cardinals that we choose the pope. So the pope is the highest rank in the Catholic Church. So again, so this is the structure of the Catholic Church. These are the different religious people in the Catholic Church. We have the pope at the top. After that, we have the cardinals, we have the archbishops, the bishops, and the priests, and then the deacons. And it's the cardinals who choose the new pope. So if you know, the last pope that like was there passed away like about a month ago, and now they chose another pope to replace him. And today we're gonna see a little text from the first speech made by the first pope, so that we can know the ideas of the new pope. So it's from the cardinals that we choose the pope, and it is the cardinals themselves who choose the pope. So let's see the next. What is the Vatican? Because this is a word that we will hear a lot when we talk about Turkey. From Turkey, is this your first time attending the live stream? SY, is this your first time attending the live stream? So, what is the Vatican? It's a country for Catholics. It's a church in France. It's a palace in Rome, or it's a Christian museum. So, a lot of times you will hear this word, the Vatican, because the Vatican is where you find the Pope. So, what is that? What is the Vatican? Arvid. All right, sure, sure. Turkey. All right, is that it? Is that it? Turkey. Arvid Bonaita, hi, how are you? Where are you joining us from, Arvid? SY, did I pronounce it correctly now? Turkey, is that it? A, also you say A, so it's a country for Catholics. So the Vatican is a word that you will often hear a lot when you talk about the Christians, like especially Catholics. So what is the Vatican? It's the place where the Pope exists. But what is that? Is it a country for Catholics? Is it the church in Rome? Is it a palace or a church in France? Is it a palace in Rome? Or is it a Christian museum? So what on earth is the Vatican? So both Arvind and SY say it's a country for Catholics. All right, what do you guys think? I have two answers that say, well, the Vatican is a country for the Catholics. It's a whole country for Catholics? How is that even possible? Well, the answer is actually A. It's a country for Catholics. So the Vatican is a country. It's a very small country. I think it's one of the smallest countries in the world. It's inside of Italy. And the Vatican is the country that is only for the Catholics. And this is one picture of the Vatican. This is Vatican City. It's a very beautiful city, by the way. And it's in the middle of Italy. It's like inside of Italy. And that's where you want to find the Pope. If you want to like pay him a visit, that's where you're gonna find him. Next one. What color does the Pope wear? Since we're talking about a new Pope, so what is the color that he is going to wear? I've showed you there in a picture before. If you were paying attention, the answer was in the picture that I showed you before. So what color does the Pope wear? Does he wear red, black, white, or purple? SY. I'm still waiting for your confirmation. Is it Turkiya or what is the mistake exactly that I made? Because you said it's not pronounced the way I did. C. It's C. And Arvind also says it's C. All right. So 2 answers for C. What do the rest of you guys say? All right, so let's reveal the answer. Don't want to waste a lot of time. So it's white indeed. Yes, absolutely. So you can see here, this is the previous Pope. And you can notice that he is wearing white. And alongside him are the cardinals, right? And they are wearing red. And one of the cardinals was later chosen to be the next Pope. So when the Pope passes away, it's the next one who is chosen. So the next one is chosen, right? Okay, what does papal mean? About Jesus. So papal, basically, I'm gonna help you. It's a word. It's an adjective, right? It's an adjective. So what does it mean? Is it about Jesus, about the Pope, a church law, or a Catholic book? What does the word papal mean? Because that's one of the words that you are going to hear later on. What does the word papal mean? Is it about Jesus? Is it about the Pope? Is it a church law? So please, for law, it's pronounced all, right? Not law. It's law. Or a Catholic church. So what do you think? What is the right answer? SY says it's a word about the Pope. It's anything related to the Pope. We say papal. We will check that later on. So please, as you are watching, don't forget please to click that like button down below. That really helps us. So if you can just check very quickly, scroll down, click the like button and come back. That will not take you more than like 2 milliseconds. So just very quickly click that like button and come back to watch the video, because that really helps us reach more people during the live stream, because I see like the views are very low today. I'm not sure why. Is the topic not interested for you guys? Because I think you guys chose this topic. That's why we chose it. So if you want to tell me, please, is it the topic or what's exactly the problem? So we can work on it. Arvind says the same. So it's about the Pope. Let's check that. Absolutely. So a Pope is a noun, and the adjective that we take from Pope is papal. So let me give you another example. So the word for example, let's say philosophy. So if we take the word philosophy, the adjective is. Can you tell me what is the adjective from philosophy? What is the adjective from philosophy? All right, I see more people joining. Welcome. Adavala, welcome. Where are you from? And same for Arvind. Where are you from, man? Where are you from? Let me know. I love to know where people are from. So, uh, my question is, what is the adjective from philosophy? What is the adjective of philosophy? Hello. Luis, hello. How are you? Luis is from Mexico. Luis, is this your first time watching the live stream? What is the adjective of philosophy? Can you help me? So, philosophy is a noun. India, wonderful, great. We have a lot of friends from India here on the channel. You guys are very supportive, and I really like that about Indian people. You guys are absolutely very supportive. So, what is the adjective from philosophy? No one knows? I'm gonna wait for like a couple of more seconds, and then I'm gonna reveal the answer. What is the adjective from philosophy? No answers. So, of course, the adjective from philosophy is philosophical, right? It's philosophical. For example, a philosophical question, a philosophical book. The same thing for Papal. Arvind is from India as well. Great. So I have two active people from India. Wonderful. We have a lot of people from those regions, and I really appreciate you guys. So philosophical. So it's not philosophic; it's philosophical. I think in some cases we can accept philosophic, but philosophical is the word that is more commonly known. Let me check if philosophic is correct. Yes, it is correct. It is a correct word. So we can say philosophic or philosophical. Nice. So the word from Pope is papal. Let me give you an example. The papal message was broadcasted on TV. The papal message, meaning the message of the Pope. All right. So the word that we took from Pope is papal. Nice. Next one. Can popes get married? So, popes, the Pope of the Catholic Church, can they get married? No, yes. Some of them can if they want, or if they retired, like if they finish their job as the Pope, they can uh, they can get married. What do you guys think? All right, I see. SY says it's no. Louise says it's no, which is the first answer. Very interesting. So that's not the best job in the world if it's gonna make you not get married at all. All right, so you guys all agree on the same answer. So I have SY, Lewis, Adavala. Adavala, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. All of you guys agree that it's A, and that's indeed the correct answer, right? If they retire, they never retire. They can only retire if they die, right? Like what happened with the last one. So a pope can never retire. That's a job that you do for life. So no marriage for you if you become a pope. Who is Leo? I always struggle with these numbers, but this is 10 and this is 5. 5 minus 1 is 4. So this is Leo the 14th. So who is Leo the 14th? Is he a king, the new pope, a saint, or a bishop? Who is this new guy? Is he a king? Who is the person we are talking about today? The new pope, a saint, meaning a saint, he's like a very, very important person in Christianity. A saint or a bishop? Who is this guy? SY says the man is the new pope. Omar Millen, hi, and thank you for being a member of the channel. Be the new pope. Luis Gonzalo, a new pope. All right, wonderful. So you guys are doing a very, very good job today. Adevala joins you guys and says it's B as well. Yes, absolutely. But before we check that, please don't forget to check if the like button is working or no. And if you don't do that, please sleep with one eye open. So you guys say it's B. And it is indeed B. Yes, he is the new pope. And he is the person we're talking about. And let me show you the guy. He is this guy. It's this man. So it's this man right here, this handsome man. And he is, by the way, the first pope who is originally from the United States. Because the last pope was Argentinian. Right? We're from Argentina. So this new pope is from the United States. He is the new pope indeed. How does the world hear the pope? If the pope has a message, right? If the pope has a message, how can we know about this message? Is it through books, through schools, through TV and media, or through letters that they send to their people? How do we know, or how do we hear popes? C, through TV and the media. We're gonna see if that's right. Omar, C. Omar, what about you? Where are you from? C. All right, so it seems that you guys agree on the answer. You have a little secret meeting. You agree on one answer, and then you come and tell me that answer because you guys are answering the same one. But I really like that. Smart lot we have today. Smart. We have only smart people today, it seems. Adevala joins you guys. Nice. All right. So yeah. All right. So popes, they use the media. They use the media. They use especially the new pope. He is very active on social media, but they use the media like TV, like the radios, like social media sometimes. So yeah. What is the pope's job? What is the job of the pope? To rule Rome, to fight evil, to make laws, or to lead the Catholics? I have a more interesting answer for a question for you guys. Just like let's get through with this one. I'm just gonna reveal it. It's of course to. All right, let's see what you're gonna say. D, to lead the Catholics. SY. Lewis D. Are there any Catholics, by the way, here today? If you are a Catholic, please tell me in the chat. Because you can give us a lot of information. So if you can tell us, are you guys a Catholic? Is there any Catholics here? D. All right. So again, you guys agree on the same answer. Omar, the same question. What are you from? It's to lead the Catholics. Yeah, this is a very important question for me. How do people know a new pope was chosen? When the last pope died, they needed to choose another one, right? They needed to choose another one. And when they choose the new pope, who is Leo the 14th, that we are talking about today, they needed to inform people in a certain way. What is that way? Is it by playing special music, by releasing pigeons, by sending an official email, or by making chimney smoke? What do you guys think? Mexico. All right. Because that name is very familiar to me. D. All right. D. Smoke. All right. Oh my God. You guys are on fire today. You guys are on fire today. Wonderful. You are doing a wonderful job today. I really like that. And yeah, absolutely. It's by Chimney Smoke. Did you guys watch that on TV? Did you see that? Because it was shown on TV. I've seen it on TV. Did you see that on TV when the new Pope was chosen? It was quite a historical moment, by the way. And it's very important, like for a lot of Catholics, like in front of the Vatican, they were waiting, like thousands of people were waiting. Lewis, did you see that? Lewis, you're from Mexico, man, too. And Omar is from Mexico. So I have two people from Mexico, two people from India, and one person from Turkey. Is it Turkey? SY. I know you are still mad at me. So you guys got everything correct. So yeah. So when they choose the Pope, the new Pope, it's one or the other. It's either black smoke, which means that no Pope was chosen, or it's white smoke, which means that a new Pope was chosen. Right? I don't know what they burn, but they do something, and when a new Pope is chosen, it's like black smoke is released. And when like no Pope is chosen, meaning that they did not agree, right? They did not agree on the Pope. But if they choose a Pope, like what happened with the new Pope Leo the 14th, they released white smoke. All right. How many votes did it take to choose the new Pope? One, two, three, or four? How many times did they choose? Did they vote to choose the new Pope? So when the last Pope died, they needed to choose a new Pope. He is chosen by voting. How many voting did it take? One vote, two votes, three votes, or four votes? No answers. You guys don't know? All right, I'm gonna reveal it. Well, actually, it took four votes to choose the new Pope. If you watch the videos, so in the first time there was black smoke. In the second time, there was black smoke. In the third time, there was black smoke. And in the fourth time, there was finally white smoke. It's like this. So, one time, black smoke. They did not agree in the voting. Second time, black smoke again, no voting. Third time, again, no voting, black smoke. But finally, when they agreed and when they voted on the right one, it was white smoke. Yeah, so that's very interesting. All right, so now let me just very quickly remind you of what we are doing today. Today, we're talking about the new Pope, Pope Leo the 14th. We want to know what are the ideas of this new guy. And it is the listening. So we are going to listen to a small text, and through that text, we are going to learn some vocabulary, improve or exercise or practice our listening skills, and finally have a discussion by the end of this video. But before we do that, I want to teach you some words. Where is the. All right. So we want to learn 5 words that we are going to hear today in the text. So the 5 words are applause, divided, glory, whisper, doubt. And I have here 5 pictures. Picture 1, picture 2, picture 3, picture 4, picture 5. I want you to give me the uh, what does each picture represent, right? For example, picture number 1. Is it applause? Is it divide? Is it glory? Is it whisper? Is it doubt? What do you think each word or which picture represents which word? All right. Number one, you guys say it's doubt. And it is doubt indeed. Yes, the first one is doubt. So doubt is when you are not certain, right? When you are not certain. When someone tells you something and you are not certain if he is telling the truth or if he is lying. Omar doubt. All right, you guys, as I said, you guys are icing it today. You are acing it, not icing it. You are acing it today. You are doing a fantastic job. Louis S.Y. Omar. I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing Omar. I'm pronouncing your name in Arabic because it's very Arabic name. Omar, do you have any Arabic origins? Because your name is very Arabic. What about number two? So you guys told me number one is doubt, and you guys are absolutely correct. Adavala, absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. So next one. Let me put myself next to these guys in the pictures. All right. Okay, very cozy here. I'm very cozy in the corner. Again, applause, divided, glory, whispered, doubt. So the first picture, you guys say it's doubt, and doubt, when you have doubt about something, you are not certain. And by the way, for the word doubt, we don't pronounce the B. We don't say doubt, we say doubt. What about number two? Is it divided? Is it applause? Is it glory? Is it whisper? Divided. No, I'm 100% interesting. That's a very interesting fact. Divided. Divided. All right, divided. Great. Because that's a very Arabic sounding name, man. I really like that. Very interesting. All right, you guys again agree on divided for the second picture. You are correct. Number three. What does number three show? Number three. Does it show applause, glory, whispered? Whispered. Omar says whispered. Number three. All right. What do the others think? And please, please, please don't forget to click that like button. Because today I see that the live stream is very slow today. So if you can click that like button down below, scroll a little bit to the to the bottom, click the like button, and you are done. And that's your way of helping. Omar is very famous Muslim name. Exactly. Same because I am from Morocco, by the way, SY. This is what I told you, Omar, right? It's a very famous Muslim Arabic name. Whispered. Luis says whispered. And Omar, our Mexican Arabic guy. Our Mexican guy with the Arabic name. Four. Meaning whispered. All right. Very smart, S1. Yes, it's whispered. I don't know if this picture is very clear, but this is Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar, what does he have? Does he have glory or applause? What do you think? So I'm gonna repeat these words again. So as I said, doubt is pronounced without the B, and it means when you are not certain about something. I doubt this answer is correct. So you are not sure. You are not certain. Divided. Divided is when two things are split apart or are not the same. Whisper. If you whisper to someone, you talk to him in a very low voice, especially in their ear. I love Arab culture. Great. I love Mexican culture. I truly want to visit Mexico one day, especially like those old cities, like the pyramids that you guys have, like the Mayan cities. I truly want to visit like those Mayan cities, like those temples. Yes, glory is the next word, and we are left with applause. So glory is your honor, and how do people remember you? That's your glory, especially your victories, your achievements. Great. So now we're gonna go to the most important part, which is listening. And in the listening, I have three rules, as I always do. Rule number one: listen carefully. I'm gonna ask you some questions later on. So after we finish listening, we will listen to one chapter. It's about 5 minutes long. We're gonna listen to it, and I'm gonna answer some questions. I'm gonna ask you some questions, and I'm gonna see if you were listening or not. Number two: if you don't understand a word, please ask me, and I will be more than happy to explain it to you. Number three: please, 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 right this moment, go down, click that like button, and then come back, and we are going to start the listening. Please click that like button. It really helps. And then we're going to start. Because today I see that the views are very low today. This is not what we are used to. So, all right, without further ado, let's start listening and let's go. We're going to listen to chapter number 7 from our video entitled Pope Leo the 14th. The video is 45 minutes long, right? It's 45 minutes long, so the whole video, you can go, you can listen to it. But for today, we are only going to listen to chapter number 7. So let's listen to it. Oh no, 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 no. That's not what I want. All right, this is better. All right, let me even like. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's start. Great. So just to put you in the context, so in the chapters before number 7, meaning chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, it talks about the early life of Pope Leo before becoming a pope. But these chapters, they talk about his first word after he was chosen. What was his first speech about, right? So in this chapter, we're going to know how does this person think, or what are his ideas. All right. So I think we're gonna stop here because I think that was the end of chapter 7. So we are in chapter 8 now. So let's see if you guys were listening well. But let me first see what you guys were saying in the comments. Musa is here. Good evening, Musa. How are you? I'm sorry, I just muted myself so that you guys can listen to the can do the listening. I muted myself, and of course, I find it very awkward to stay on the screen while you guys are listening, so I hid myself. How are you, Musa? How is life? How is life, man? So let's see if you guys were listening. Let's see. I hope you guys were listening. All right. So true or he wore a oopsie red robe. All right. Let me see. Give me a second. Give me a second. Apparently, we did not. Oh, I don't know. Why aren't those hidden? All right. This should be hidden. Okay. All right. There two are not hidden as well. So let me just hide the answer very quickly. I did not pay attention that the answers were not hidden. All right. So let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Sorry, guys. Musa, are you still there? So true or false, are these statements true or false based on the text that we have just read? Pope, he wore a red robe when he was speaking. So in the text that you guys were listening to, the Pope Leo the 14th was wearing a red robe. Is that true? Anyone? You guys don't know? Sorry. False. So SY says this statement is false. All right. All right. So he wore a white robe because, as we have seen in the very beginning of this live stream, popes wear white robes. All right. Let's check. He didn't shout or wave. When he was speaking, he did not shout and he did not wave to people. Is that true or is that false? All right, here you are, guys. So Adevala says the first statement was false, and Omar says false as well. Today, the views were very, very low. Thank you, Caesar, from Facebook for the like. But I see most of the people are from YouTube. Like, most of the people watching are from YouTube. So thank you guys for watching. But still, we would love to have more people here. Do you guys see yourselves on the screen? You are in the corner. That's a new feature that we are trying. SY, true. SY says this statement is true. Omar, true as well. Omar says true as well. All right. Great. Let's check. Let's check. All right. This is indeed true. He just spoke calmly. He did not shout or wave to people. His words moved many people. So when he was speaking, many people were moved, meaning they were affected, like emotionally. Like emotionally, his words moved them emotionally. What do you think? Is that true or is that false? From the text we listened to, Adevala says the previous one is true. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not giving you enough time. I know. SY says this statement is true. I take SY for like reference. She's like answering the new question. His words move many people, meaning it moved them, meaning like it affected them emotionally. It made them emotional. Was that mentioned in the text you just listened to? True. Omar says this is true. All right, let's check. What is the answer? Yes, this is true. Some cried and some nodded. To nod is to do this, meaning they agreed with him, right? And they were emotionally moved. All right. He blamed others for past mistakes. He blamed other people for past mistakes. Adavala, the previous one says this is true. Can I ask you a question? Are you optimistic about the new? Are you optimistic? All right, Omar, true. Okay, you guys says this is true, but this is false. He admitted church mistakes, so this should be true actually. He promised to help the rich. Hmm. I think the previous one was true. I think it was just a mistake. I think it was true. I think it was true. Omar, false. Advala, false. All right. So you guys say it's false, so let's check. It is indeed. He promised to help the poor, of course. Direct questions now. So what was Pope Leo's first sentence? I was born I was born poor. I seek glory, meaning I seek big achievements. Let us pray. God is love. What was the first sentence? It was in chapter number 7 that we just listened to. A, B, C, or D. What was the first sentence spoken by the new Pope, Pope Leo? Was it I was born poor, I seek glory, let us pray, God is love? One of those sentences was his first sentence. And please, please, please don't forget to click that like button. We're doing very bad today. Doing very bad in view wise. But it's okay. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. A. Omar says it's A, meaning I was born poor. All right. Yes, I was born poor is a. How did people react? They left when he was speaking. they cheered, they listened silently, they shouted. According to the text again. According to the text. A. Advala, I think you're talking about the last one. Advala, you are a little bit late. If you can scroll to the end of the video. So if you are listening to me, Advala, scroll to the end of the video so that you are watching us live. C. They listened silently. They listened silently. All right, let's. Yes, indeed. So they listened silently. What did the Pope talk about? Rules, laws, hearts, money. Maybe he was talking about money. Hey, guys, you need to give me as much money as you can. What was he speaking about? C. Hearts. All right. Let's reveal just this answer and then we'll move to something else. Okay. So now, one more activity that we are going to do is related to language, right? So this is a little paragraph about Pope Leo, right? The Pope that we have just spoken about. So it's a summary of the paragraph, but there are 5 mistakes in this paragraph. Can you find for me the mistakes and correct them for me? So first, find mistakes, and second, correct them. I'm gonna read for you the paragraph. So Pope Leo, the 14th, gave her first speech after being chosen as Pope. He speaks calmly, but his words was strong and emotional. He didn't speak about laws or rules. He talked about hope, peace, and peoples. Many viewers around the world was moved by his message. At the end, he whispered, "Let the fire begin." What do you think? What are the mistakes here in this paragraph? Let me take myself to the corner so that you guys can see well. Can you read this paragraph, find the mistakes, and correct them for me? You can write for me just the mistake that you found. So, more people watching. Hello, welcome. You came around the end. F. What do you mean by F? Pope Leo gave her first speech after being chosen as Pope. Are there any mistakes here? So read it, find for me the mistakes, and correct them for me. Any mistake that you can find. He spoke calmly. All right, let's see. Yes, very good. That's one. That's one. We never say he speaked. All right, we never say he speaked. We say he spoke because speak is an irregular verb, and the past of speak is spoke, not speaked. It's irregular. So Omar managed to find the one mistake. What about the rest of you guys? Did you find any other mistake? No, none. All right, let me see. Someone else is writing. Maria, words were. All right, let me find it. His words, I think. Where is it? 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 Choose as he called me. But his words were. Absolutely. Maria, absolutely. Yes, very good one. Two mistakes found so far. The first one, he spoke calmly, and the second one, words were. Very good. Very good. All right, so let me start by revealing the very first mistake, which is Pope Leo the 14th gave her. Pope Leo is a man, so we should not say her, right? That's the first mistake. And by the way, I think I skipped one. There was another mistake, which is this one. I didn't see it. This one, choose. Right? So, he speaked calmly. This mistake was found by my friend. What's your name? And by Omar. All right, Omar. But his words were. That was another mistake because words is plural, so we can never use was with plural. He didn't speak about law. So did you find any other mistake? Chosen. Very good, Maria. That's the word. That's why. What are you talking about? Very good. So here the word should be spoken or chosen. After being chosen, yes. It should be an adjective. Chosen. All right. That does that. Where? Exactly. Exactly. So next one will be where. Yeah. All right. I'm going to reveal the other answers. Peoples. We never say peoples. People is already plural, right? So it's the singular is person, but the plural is people. So we cannot say peoples, right? And the last one is was. And there is another one which is whisper. So her, but we are talking about a men. So we should say he's, right? His first speech. He speaked. So we said that speak is not a regular verb. We can never add ed. We should change the verb spoke. But his words was, so words is a plural, so we should say were. And peoples, we should say people. People is already a plural. Many viewers around the world. So many viewers. So we have a plural here again. It's the same as this were. At the end, so we are talking about the past. So can someone correct the last one? Whisper. What should we say? What should we say? Whisper. Exactly, Omar. Exactly. We should say whispered. Whispered with ed. All right. So we are left with one more activity for today, which is a discussion question. Do you think powerful words can change the world? Why or why not? This is the last question we are gonna answer today, or try to answer today. Do you think powerful words, so powerful speeches, can they speak? Can they change the world? What do you think? What do you think? So, do you think powerful speeches can change the world? Powerful words, because that's one of the things that Pope Leo said in his speech. He said that powerful words can change the world. Do you believe in this? Do you agree with him? Write for me your answers in the chat. So, what do you think? Do you think powerful words, powerful speeches can change the world? Why or why not? Yes, great. All right. So Advala says yes. SY is you're pretty late to the party. We already finished that exercise. But yeah, please go back to this discussion question. I want to know your opinion. Advala, how do words can change the whole world? How is that true? How is that real? And by the way, I'm gonna give you my answer around the end of the video. So make sure to stick till the end of this live stream. I'm gonna give you my answer and then give you a very interesting follow up. All right. So what do you guys think? I have one answer by Adavala, yes, but I don't have the justification. So I think for me, it is a yes. It is a big yes. Because if you go to Martin Luther King, for example, who is very famous for his work, for his famous "I Have a Dream" speech, right? That's one of the most famous speeches in the world. It was just words, but they managed to change the like the situation of the black community in the United States and in the world. So if you go to Wu English Martin Luther King, you will find one live stream by this handsome man with the long hair. That's me, by the way. So it's like about Martin Luther King. You will find a whole speech by Martin Luther King, and that in our other channel, which is called Wu English Speech. So we have two channels, one about stories and one about speeches, and one speeches are by Martin Luther King, right? So if you go to that channel, you will find the whole speech with subtitles, like with the text on the screen. So you will see it here on the preview. And you will understand how powerful were the words of this man, right? And how they can change, indeed, they can change the world. I think it's a good, let me see. I think a good deed is better. I like that. I like that. Very good. I think a good deed. So you believe that actions, this is, by the way, a proverb. This is a proverb. Thank you, Omar, for reminding me. This is a proverb, by the way. A proverb that says that, let me write it for you guys, and maybe we can finish with it. Actions speak louder than words. Actions. So I think this is what Omar says. This is what Omar means. That actions speak louder than words, that deeds are more important than speeches. Actions speak louder than words. And with this great proverb, we're gonna finish this live stream. Thank you so much for watching. We have another live stream on Friday at the same time. Make sure to be here. Thank you so much, Omar, SY, Adavala. What is my other friend, Maria? Let me see who else was here. I think there was another guy from India. I forgot your name, my man. I'm sorry. Very forgetful. Arvin, thank you guys for making this live stream the amazing experience it was. And I see you in the next live stream. Take care of yourselves.